Let's go.
Hi guys, so today we're starting out with my face, and I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Nude. I did already prime my face. I used the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm as a primer, and I could rave on and on about that for days, but I'm going to save it. This is only the second time I've tried this foundation. The first time I was not impressed, but I wasn't just going to give up after one try. I mean, I spent the money on the foundation. I'd really like to love it if I can. So I have very dry skin, and when I first used it, by the end of the day, it made my skin look very oily, and I was just not a fan. So we're going to try again. I'll keep you guys updated on that. For the concealer, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I am in the shade Light Neutral. I'm going to make the triangle shapes underneath my eyes. I'll highlight my chin, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow. And then going in with a very damp Real Technique sponge, we are going to press that into the skin. I say very damp because with the excess moisture in the sponge, it seems to absorb the extra concealer that you don't need, so it doesn't make your skin look cakey and it doesn't crease as well. So I'm going to set that concealer with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Creamy Natural. And with any powder brush, that'll do. This is just an e.l.f. blush brush, I believe. We're going to set everywhere where we put that concealer. And I was just going to set my face where I put the concealer, and then I decided that I was going to set my entire face. So with any big powder brush, I'm taking the same Rimmel Stay Matte powder and I'm going to set my entire face. And time for the eyes. I did already do my brows off camera. I used the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo. That face there was the reaction to cranberry apple juice mixed with leftover toothpaste that was in my mouth after brushing my teeth this morning. So going in, priming my eyes, I'm going to use the Revlon Photoready Primer and Eye Brightener. I love this as a primer. I've never really heard anybody else talk about it, but to be honest, it's all I've ever really used, and it works. I like how light it is, but it still gets very tacky, so it holds my shadow in place all day. Now for shadows, we are going in with the Morphe 35W palette, and I'm taking that very light tan shade, and we are using that as a transition color. So we're putting that all over the lid. I'm using the Sigma E40 brush for that. This is a very fluffy brush. We're taking it all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. And then we're going to go in circular motions and bring it from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. This just works as a transition color, so when we go in later with the darker shades, it makes it a lot easier for them to blend. Now going in with this darker tan shade and another Sigma E40 brush. This one's a little different, to be honest, than the first one. It is the same brush, it's still the Sigma E40 brush. However, this one seems to be a little slimmer for some reason, and I don't know why, but it just is, so I like this one for using with these darker shades like this. And now taking it from the outer corner to the crease, we are just going to blend, blend, blend until our hands fall off. Now going in with the sparkly pinky purple shade, I don't know what color to call it. We are just going to start packing that on the outer corner, and we are going to work our way up into the crease. I didn't want to go over to the inner corner like I just did, but I did anyways, and I guess it worked out in the end, so I guess, yeah, we'll deal with it for now. But yeah, we're just going to work our way into the crease and the outer corner, packing it on, but we want to stay low. We don't want to go too high. And taking the Sigma E40 brush again, we are just going to blend out any harsh lines with that same transition color. And now taking this darker purple color and the same Sigma E25 brush, we are just going to densely pack that on the outer corner. You want to stay low and you don't want to go too far into the center. If you go too high, you're going to look like you were punched in the face, and nobody really wants to go for that look. So keep it low and keep it to the outer corner, because going in with the lighter color, we want that center of the lid to be very light, so that color really does pop on the center of the lid and the inner corner. So just blending that out with the same brush again. We're blending and blending and blending. And for the star of the show, we are going in with ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade I Heart This. I heart these shadows, to be honest. I love them. I wish it was a little easier to apply. Not that it isn't easy to apply with a fingertip, but I like applying all of my shadows with brushes if possible. The way the formula is, they really don't work with brushes. The best way to apply them is with your fingertip, which is fine because it works very well, as you can see, but it can get a little messy sometimes. So I go in with the Sigma E40 brush and I just blend out any harsh lines that may have been created, and it comes together. And for the lower lash line, we are going back in with that dark purple shade, and any flat definer brush will do. I'm using the Sigma E15 brush, and we're densely packing it on the outer corner, and then we fade it towards the inner corner. I want the outer corner to be a little darker today, and then I want that inner corner to really pop with the highlight that we're putting in there in a little bit. So we're just keeping the purple towards the outer corner, but we want to smudge it towards the inner corner as well, if that makes any sense. Now going in back with that shimmery pinky color, and any pencil brush will do. I'm going in with the Sigma E30 brush. We're just going to blend that purple shadow out a little bit, smudge it out, smoke it out, do your thing, girl. From the outer to the inner. And with any eyeliner, I'm using the NYX eyeliner. We are going to line our waterline. I do not like this liner. It does last all day, I will give them that. However, it is very rough on the skin of my eye. It like hurts. You really have to press really hard, and I need to get new eyeliner. I just haven't gotten around to it. So taking my NYX contour palette, we're taking that far left highlight, and we are going to use the same pencil brush and highlight the crap out of our inner corners. You can go with a little bit or you can go with a lot, but of course I'm going to go with a lot because I love that bright inner corner look. And with a smudger brush and the same highlight that we used on the inner corners, we are going to highlight our brow bone. This is just a Sonia Kashuk smudger brush. It's like a travel size that I got in a travel size brush kit. It works perfect for under the brow, so that's what we're going to use. And with any lash curler of your choice, this is my Revlon curler. I've had it for, I don't even know how long, forever it seems like. It does the job, so we call it good. Now for mascara, we're going in with our Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I love this mascara. I love the hourglass shape of it because it gets the mascara straight into my inner corner, and it really, I haven't found a mascara that ever really coats my entire lashes from inner corner to outer corner, and this one really does do that. However, the brush is so big that sometimes I get it up on my lid, but once it dries, you just take a dry Q-tip and it wipes right off, which is super nice. For the lower lashes, I'm going in with Pixi mascara. This is the long lash mascara. I believe the label rubbed off on the container, so I couldn't really tell you what it is, but I think it's that anyways. We are just going to coat our lower lashes with that and call it good. And to finish our face, we are going in with Too Faced bronzer. This is the 16-hour bronzer in the shade Endless Summer. And with any bronzing brush or powder brush, this one is a Morphe brush. To be honest, I don't know what number it is or what kind it is because it came in a limited edition brush set and it didn't have a number to it. So any bronzing brush will do. We're going to contour our cheeks, bronze our forehead and our eyes, and contour some more, and contour some more. Now for baking our face, I'm going in with the e.l.f. high definition powder, and as you can tell by my face, I'm not satisfied with the packaging. I am very satisfied with the product itself. I like this powder a lot, but as you can tell, the packaging sucks. It gets everywhere you open it up, and it feels like a bomb of powder went just everywhere. So with any flat contour brush, I sprayed it with a little Fix Plus because it helps stick the powder to my face just a little bit more. We are going to define our contour line a little bit with that. We're going to leave that bake for a bit, and let's finish up with our face. Mixing those two blushes together with my Morphe 9B palette, any blush brush will do to apply this. I like to mix those two colors together because it gives the perfect combination of coral and pink together, and it just gives you a really pretty, girly, cute look. I don't know how else to describe that. And for highlight, I'm going in with the one and only Becca Champagne Pop Highlight. Can we just take a minute to appreciate that highlight? With any fan brush or any highlight brush of your choosing will do. We can apply that like so. And for the lips, I'm going in with the Sephora Cream Lip Stain. This is in the shade 06. It looks a little pinker on camera than it did in person, but I like it, so we're going to go with it. I really like these lip products. I like all Sephora lip products, to be honest, but these ones are very comfortable on the skin. They have high pigmentation, and they're just overall, they're really good quality. I really like them. So getting rid of that baking powder that we used, we're just going to brush all that off of our face, do any last finishing touches, and drown ourselves in Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray.